There's a part of me that just can't believe that I'm getting ready to say what I'm about to say, but after 12 years of ministry here at Benson Memorial United Methodist Church, I'm here to tell you today that as of June 28th, 2022, I'm going to be reappointed to another church in the North Carolina Conference. And I want to say a couple of things about this. One being what I say at the end of every Bible study that I teach or book study that I lead, which is, thank you for giving me the opportunity to do what I do. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do what I do. I have such a weird job. I study ancient texts for a living, and then stand in a big room with all of you and we talk about what these thousands of year old texts might have to do with our everyday lives. That is a weird job, and I feel so lucky to have that weird job, especially because I get to do it with all of you, and all of your love and all of your insight. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I haven't taken it for granted. I don't take you for granted. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be your pastor. The second thing I want to say is share a prayer with you. It's a prayer written, one of my favorite prayers, written by a Christian Buddhist monk in the 20th century named Thomas Merton. And what I love about this prayer, one of the many things I love about this prayer, is the fact that it was written 2 years after he settled into the abbey where he lived and worked and prayed. 2 years after he was already settled. And in spite of the fact that you would think he would be pretty settled at that point, this is what he prayed. He says, "My Lord God, I have no idea where I'm going. I don't see the road ahead of me. I can't know for certain where it'll end. Nor do I really know myself, and the fact that I think I'm following your will doesn't actually mean that I'm doing so. But I believe that the desire to please you does in fact please you. And I hope that I have that desire in all that I'm doing. I hope that I'll never do anything apart from that desire. And I know that if I do this, you'll lead me by the right road, though I may know nothing about it. Therefore, I'll trust you always, though I seem to be lost and in the valley of the shadow of death. I will not fear, for you are ever with me, and you will never leave me to face my perils alone." This prayer is not filled with platitudes. This prayer has teeth, and it has some hard-earned lessons in it. And the main one that I want to share with you, and the main one that I need to remind myself of, is that uncertainty is rough. Uncertainty is rough, but we aren't abandoned. And even if you feel like just the phrase "God doesn't abandon you" sounds like a platitude because you're not even sure what you believe anymore, you're still not abandoned. Because you're surrounded by a community of people. Because you're surrounded by a community of people who love you and care for you and can have faith for you when yours feels weak. That's what you've been for me. That's what you've been for my family. Keep doing that, because that's what the world really needs right now. Thank you so much for your love, so much for your support, and I look forward to finding out with you on Sunday, April 24th, who the next pastor of Benson Memorial United Methodist Church is going to be. Grace and peace be with you, my friends.